Hello everyone, my name is Brendan and the name of our group is MLBB. Before I begin with the introduction, I would like to thank our lecturer, Dr. Jalil bin Ahmad, for giving us the opportunity to do this group project. Without wasting much time, let's get into the introduction. So, our program is basically an e-ticketing system where it will prompt the menu to the user, and from there, the user can choose and also edit their order along selecting an available seat. Lastly, the code will prompt the receipt for the user. Now, to give you a better insight, let's see the flow of our program by using pseudocode. The program begins by defining two dictionaries, one for the menu items and their prices, and another for the seat layout and availability. Then, a function is defined to display the menu items and their respective prices, followed by another function to show the seat layout and availability. After that, a function is defined to place an order. This function displays the menu items using the show menu function, then prompts the customer to enter their order, checks if the order is valid, and next display the seat layout and availability using the show seats function. Next, it will prompt the customer to choose their seat and then displays the current order, allows the customers to edit the order, and calculates the total price of the order, and lastly, displays the receipt. Next, a main program loop is defined. The loop begins by printing a welcome message and continues until the customer quits. In each iteration of the loop, the customer is prompted to choose what they want to do, and the appropriate function is called to perform the requested action. Once the customer decides to quit, the program ends.
Hello, my name is Iman 2100131 and will be explaining the program by analysis. Here are few variables used in the coding. Menu, a dictionary containing the available menu items as keys and their prices as values. Seats, a dictionary containing the seat layout and status, where the keys are seat labels, A1, A2, and etc., and the values are Boolean. True if the seat is available, false if it is occupied. Order, a string containing the customer's order, for an example, hamburger, fries, and soda. Items, a list containing the individual items in the customer's order, for an example, hamburger, fries, soda. Seat, a string containing the customer's selected seat, for an example, A1. Edit choice, a string containing the customer's choice of whether to edit their order or not. Edit item, a string containing the item that the customer wishes to remove from their order. Next, the function used in the coding are show menu. This function simply prints out the content of the menu dictionary in a user-friendly format. Show seats. This function prints out the contents of the seats dictionary in a user-friendly format, indicating which seats are available and which are occupied. Place order. This function guides the user through the process of placing an order it first calls. Show menu. To display the available options, then prompts the user to enter their order as a comma-separated list of items. It checks that the items are valid by verifying that each item is a key in the menu dictionary. If any invalid items are detected, it prints an error message and prompts the user to enter a valid order. Once a valid order is received, it calls show seats to display the available seats, then prompts the user to enter their desired seat. It checks that the seat is valid and available by verifying that the seat label is a key in the seats dictionary and its corresponding value is true. If an invalid or occupied seat is selected, it prints an error message and prompts the user to enter a valid seat. Once a valid seat is received, it displays the current order and prompts the user to edit it. If the user chooses to edit their order, It prompts them to enter the item they wish to remove and removes it from the items list. This process continues until the user is satisfied with their order. Finally, it calculates the total price of the order by summing the prices of the selected items from the menu dictionary and displays a receipt, including the order, total price, and selected seat. Main program loop. This loop initializes the program by printing a welcome message and prompting the user to either place an order or quit. If the user chooses to place an order, it calls place order. If the user chooses to quit, the loop breaks and the program terminates. If an invalid action is chosen, it prints an error message and prompts the user to enter a valid action.
Hi, my name is Nureen Hanani. For my part, I will continue Iman's explanation about our coding. For the output coding, firstly, our system will ask the customer, would they like to order or quit? If the customer keep in order, it will display menu which we have 6 options, which are hamburger, cheeseburger, veggie burger, fries, soda, and iced tea. Next, the customer needs to enter their order, like the instructions stated, which is comma for multiple orders. In addition, customer can also choose seating they prefer by entering their receipt number. After choosing seating, our system has option to edit the order in case the customers wants to remove some food or beverages from their order. For example, in this output, this customer wants to remove hamburger. Therefore, our system will update current order, which is iced tea only. Again, our system will ask to edit or proceed with the bill. If the customer says no, which means proceed for billing, our system will include total bill and number sitting at the end. This system is a looping system, which for our next customer, it will ask the same thing. For example, our second customer adds a veggie burger and soda in their order. For seating, when he chooses A1, it is stated that the seat is occupied. Therefore, he chooses A3 instead. Also, proceed with the billing, which have total bill and number of seating.
Okay. Hi, my name is Muhammad Shahdan, ID 21001261, and I will continue to the maintenance part. The first of all, we should use constant for seat configuration and menu prices. This is so that instead of coding the menu and seat configuration into the code, define them as constants so they can change quickly if necessary. Next is put the restaurant in class. The restaurant logic can be contained in a class rather than being exposed via global variables and function. This code may become more modular and understandable as a result. The third one is use exceptions to manage mistakes. Exceptions are a cleaner way to handle problems than while loops and if statements, so we should use exceptions. The fourth one is separate the user interface from the business logic. We can divide the code for the user interface and the business logic into discrete modules or functions rather than combining them. As a result, the code may be easier to test and maintain. So the last one is instead of string concentration, use string formatting to create output messages. By utilizing string formatting, it will improve the readability and maintainability of the code. I think that's all from us. Thank you.